And you also didn't suck, because we also know how it is when
That
people
part as
start and they
well.
suck.
That part
it's
is
real.
well. I think they were expecting me to give nogging.
Yes,
You know what I'm
nogging. That's what it's
saying?
called,
They
nogging.
really-
You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that, never gotta sweat that.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Mic'd Up on a Tuesday. It has been a crazy start to 2025, but we here and we got Darius on the podcast. Say what's up.
Hi, you guys. How are you? I'm happy to be here.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm blessed.
You
honestly.
know, we are all blessed.
Yeah.
We are very, very blessed.
Yeah.
Okay, so I always have to ask my guests, how did we meet? Like, what's the first time
Oh
we ever
my
met?
gosh.
Exactly. Yep, it's a gag.
You know, I honestly don't really remember. To
Same.
be honest, don't gag me.
I said the same thing. I was thinking
But
about
I think
it.
in class, maybe.
Right?
I think just taking your class. I think I just took your class one day and I was like, immediately yes.
Immediately, yes.
And then I figured out you were from Florida, and then I just kept coming back after that. And then, yeah.
When did you move here?
Officially, like, I first had moved here in 2019 before the pandemic.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and then I ended up going on tour. The pandemic happened, so I moved back home to Florida, and then I moved back 3 years ago on the 18th of January.
Oh, word. So it's like your anniversary
Yeah.
type shit.
Crazy.
Okay, so born and raised Florida. We know that. What part of Florida?
So West Palm Beach mostly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like my stomping grounds, West Palm Beach, but all up and down Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Honestly, yeah.
Did you and Tariq know each other in Florida?
Yeah, so we actually used to dance against each other.
I didn't even know that.
Yes, we were on like opposing little like recreational teams basically.
Y'all
So,
would be battling each other.
down.
Y'all
Like,
would.
every weekend in Miami, we were at the battles, girl. Like, it's great. Me and Tariq go way back.
That's so funny.
Way back.
I literally didn't know that, but I love
Yeah.
that. And training in Florida, so you were doing obviously recreational stuff, but then
Yeah.
you're obviously classically trained. Where did you go?
So I went to a performing arts middle school and high school.
Oh, word.
They were like sister schools basically. So when I was dancing in the recreational center, if you will, I found out about the middle school, the performing arts school, and then I just auditioned, and then
Florida loves a program, child. Florida
Love
loves to
a
put you through a
program.
program just all the way
But
through
I'm so
college.
grateful, honestly.
Yes.
Like, it really taught me so much discipline.
Yeah.
Honestly. I don't think I would be actually dancing if I didn't go to those schools.
I say the same exact thing.
So, yeah.
Okay, so let's just talk about the fires. If you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, we literally went through the craziest
Insane.
thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like being from Florida, same, we don't have that.
Yeah.
We have hurricanes, we have this, we have that, but this is something different.
This is crazy. Being like, I couldn't imagine like just the feeling of being trapped, you know what I mean, in a fire. So I couldn't imagine what some of these people are going through, honestly. It's
Literally
really scary. Like,
And I also want people to know too that it's not just celebrities, which I think everyone is thinking that it's like these beautiful homes that are being burnt down. Yes, but there's also generational homes that have been passed down in black families, like great grandmothers, grandmothers, like it's crazy.
who worked their whole lives.
And we know how much housing costs out here.
To get to this point.
So
like, my heart really goes out to all the families, honestly, and everybody going through, you know, this devastating time right now, because I know, and the economy right now,
it's already expensive.
like, are you insane?
And it's so crazy too, because you have all these people like just mad at people for going to work or mad at people for continuing.
Yeah.
But like, we're all trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
Life literally has to go on.
The cell phone bill is due on the 15th. Mortgage is due on the 1st.
And I have no home.
What do? I have to go to work.
I have to go to work.
It's so crazy. Yeah.
And I'm
like,
also traumatized.
and literally I still am in shock. And I can still see fire.
Flames. I'm literally looking at active flames as we speak.
Driving to work, I still see it to my left.
It's insane.
So like, please try to not judge people when you guys are seeing this shit. Like,
take it down.
We don't know what to do. We're all out here just trying, like literally trying to figure it out.
Show empathy, please.
Please.
You guys.
What was it like for you going from being like super conservatory trained into like doing like the fun ratchet shit? Like, or is it easy for you, like the duality of it all?
I mean, I think it's a little bit easy for me, to be honest, because I do have that side of me, like, I'm just multifaceted, I think.
Personality wise.
Yeah. Like, and I think as humans in general, we're multifaceted people.
Right.
So it was a little bit easier for me to transition into that space, just because, like I said, I have that in me already. But It was a shock, I will say, from the community. I think it's just, it's a different energy than it is in the concert world.
Right.
So I think for me, that was just like it was a slap in the face, but in a good way.
In a good way.
Yeah, in a
like
good
a
way.
wake-up call. That's good, too.
Absolutely.
Do you think you'll stay in LA forever? Do you think you'll stay here for a while?
You know, I've been thinking about this lately a lot, actually, and I think it's another couple years, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 or 3 years, honestly. Yeah. Because LA's never been like, I'm honestly here for work. I tell people that all the time. It's never given.
You give that.
I'm here for work.
You give
work
that.
Only.
You give that.
Once the work is done, babe, I'm out of here. And I think it gives overseas. Like, I think it gives, like, just not here.
That's what Tariq said. Tariq said Italy or something like that.
For real. I love London so bad.
You do love London. Every time you're in London, you be feeling
living
good.
My best life.
You do.
And, like, the guys love me too. Like, it's something about it. I feel like my
London man.
He just.
What?
He foreign boots.
What? Okay, so let's talk about the Beyonce of it all. If you don't know this,
God.
Darius has spent a little bit of time, like a tiny amount of time with like
just a little bit with
a new artist named Beyonce. Let's just talk about your experience on the tour first before we get into everything else. You had never danced with her before this tour, right?
I have.
You had before? Yeah, word.
A lot of people do not know, actually. I danced with her in 2019. That was one of my first jobs, actually. I did
what job was it?
Spirit remake.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cute.
So that was my first ever anything with her.
I love it.
Crazy.
And then you auditioned for the tour.
And then auditioned for the tour. It was 3 days.
The audition was 3 days?
It was 3 days long.
Stop, Darius.
I don't even know how it even came into my lap, honestly, but I remember manifesting it.
Yeah.
And then I just remember getting in the call, auditioning. It was 3 days. And that was the hardest thing I've ever done.
I can't imagine. That's what Aaliyah said. Aaliyah said the same thing. It was
the hardest show I've ever done. And I don't know if it, like, not dance-wise, obviously, because it wasn't nothing crazy.
Yeah.
It's just the stakes, and it's such a high-pressure environment, you know what I mean? And, like, yeah, it was very intense, that audition. But, yeah, I made it. Had a month of rehearsals, a month and a half, maybe. Which was like,
y'all put that together in a month and a half,
girl. Aggravated, like I'm so aggravated. That's what also shook me too, because I'm like,
we doing this in a month and a half.
It was so, no shade. It was very last minute, but we ended up pulling it off.
It looked incredible, so you would never know that.
It was.
What people don't know is like the shit that you just said about high stakes in an audition. As a dancer in an audition, any little move you make could be the last move.
Yeah, man.
So you're already like, okay, don't do this, don't do that. They don't like when I do this. They said don't do this. I know she don't really like that. In your head,
your look already is
what you wore to the damn audition itself could have cut you.
Literally that. So then you sitting that hip wrong, one chop.
Out. You're out.
You know what I mean?
And everyone even know, like everyone knows you, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter.
Crazy. And that also is the other thing too. Like, some people know you, some people don't, but like, that's also the thing too. You see all these people who are like really big in the industry, some of them working for years with the biggest people, and it's like they're in the room too. Literally fighting for a spot. You know what I mean? It's like, for me, it was very much like, oh, what makes me think I can get the spot over them?
Right.
But I know my talents.
Period.
So, yeah, I just
period. Was it scary to represent ballroom culture on that platform? Because how the girls can be, how they get.
Immediately, yes.
Yeah.
Because I was just kind of starting into ballroom when I auditioned for the tour, and I had only been in it for like maybe a year and a half, 2 years, and I had only walked like X amount of balls. I didn't
even know you did. That's how gagged I was, because I didn't even know you did it.
I know, girl. Nobody know I did it, but no, I had studied though. I've been watching YouTube videos.
Yeah,
I had been going to balls, but like actually not walking, and then I had started training and stuff. And so I had knew enough about the scene for me to be in it.
Yeah.
I think people they were shocked because I wasn't so immersed in it as other people are.
And you also didn't suck, because we also know how it is when
That
people
part as
start and they
well.
suck.
That part
it's
as
real.
well. I think they were expecting me to give nogging.
Yes,
You know what I'm
nogging. That's what
saying?
it's called.
They were like, oh, she's gonna nog up here. But no, like I said, I did my homework.
No, you ate.
I was not about to go in there looking crazy, because I knew what it would
give.
Anyway, you know
yeah,
what I mean, like, and I didn't want to disrespect the community either, because I know I'm not so heavily involved in it anyway.
Period.
So I was like, nah, let me just make sure I do my homework.
Period.
So they don't have much to say, girl.
Did you get any backlash? Did you ever feel any backlash from?
Honestly, I might be delusional, which I am.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't think so.
Hey, I love
not
that.
to the degree of like,
Right.
let me end my career.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Because you ate. Period.
Hello. Thank you.
Favorite person to hang out with on tour and why?
Oh, don't hate me.
Oh.
I would say Trinity or Xavion.
You know what's so funny? I don't know Trinity, but I think she would be so funny.
I love Trinity.
I don't
so
know her.
bad.
I think she's so talented, but I don't
The
know
girl
her.
is insane.
Like, she's so talented.
She's so talented.
I saw a TikTok video of her and her sister like fucking around like in their room, and she's doing the Sierra dance.
Yeah.
But she's eating, and I'm like,
Eating.
You're so talented.
And then she goes on Dance for Sierra Boots. Like, and it's like stuff like she's just such a God-fearing person too, which I love. Like, and she's just unapologetic. Like, she will be herself in any space.
I love it.
Anybody.
That was her first tour, the Beyonce
That was
tour?
her first tour, her first job.
Go the fuck off, bitch.
Like,
Go
and then
off.
every time after, like, she just been boom, boom, boom,
Go
boom,
off.
boom.
Exactly.
Bitch just turned 20.
She's 20?
Oh, just turned 21.
Good night.
Wait,
Good night.
No. When we did the tour, she had just turned
20.
Had just turned 20.
Hey, yo. Shout out to you, Trinity.
Just
if you're
turned
watching,
20. Shout
out to
out,
you.
Trin.
Shout out to you. Favorite moment from tour?
Ooh. On or off stage?
Let's give me both. On and off stage.
I think on stage was me. Ooh. I just think my solo.
Your solo. If I was about to jump across this couch, if you didn't say your solo. Your solo is crazy.
I think my solo, just because a lot of people didn't get that opportunity.
Yeah,
you know,
of course.
And when they asked me to do it, I was just shook to the core, honestly, because like I said, I just wasn't expecting it. I was like, there's so many other people. But yeah, I think that was probably the biggest highlight for me on stage, like just doing that every night.
And did you pick that little pink costume?
You know the gag, they made that for me.
It's so cute.
And you know where it came from, actually. That was my first, that same silhouette, that same everything, except for the color, is the first thing I wore when I first walked the ball and won. In
That's
Miami.
so cute. That's so cute.
So they were like, what do you want to wear? And I was like, I think I want to wear that.
That's so cute.
Bring it full circle vibes.
I love that.
So everything about that was really good. And then off stage, I'd probably say, I don't know. This is kind of intense. I mean, I don't know. Nobody, not a lot of people know this, but I was asked personally to work with the Queen, like in certain private settings.
Yes.
And so I think for me that was really special.
Like surreal. Like, what do you mean?
Me being in the space with her and teaching her stuff.
Hot.
Or
that's everything.
Like, shit like that.
I'm obsessed. Do you like touring?
I have a love-hate relationship with touring. Like,
I hate it.
I tour all the time. That's what's crazy.
I hate it. I hate it.
I love it because I love seeing the world.
Yeah, yes.
That's one thing
Yes.
I will never take away from that. I think it's such an amazing experience to just like go to all these places I've never even thought I would be able to go to.
Yeah.
But the living out of the suitcase.
Bro, when I get comments on my page and y'all say, why aren't you on this person? Why aren't you on this? I don't like it.
It's a lot.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
You guys, especially like when you're touring and you're not really on a bus and you got to fly everywhere.
Checking this and moving this around, sending this home, and then weather change it.
Yes. I just got my suitcase back from the last tour I did, and I left it in London because I had to leave it in London. I had too much stuff. I just got it back. It's been 5 months.
Have you ever left clothes somewhere and just been like, fuck it?
All the time, boots. I left jeans, everything, Singapore, leaving stuff back.
Leave it.
Don't have no space.
Crazy.
And I'm buying things. So it's like touring it's very, it's a love-hate relationship.
Bittersweet for sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
And the food is like, you get good food in places, but then like the catering's bad. So
right.
It's like, you miss your regular food.
Right.
Stuff.
Do you feel a certain responsibility in these large spaces? Like you said, like you've toured with Dua Lipa, you've done like obviously Beyonce, like as a gay man, do you feel like you have to put on or have to code switch in these big areas or these big platforms?
Yeah, I think naturally you do that, you know, but I do think I'm blessed to be in spaces where they allow me to kind of be myself.
Totally.
Especially now, I think obviously it wasn't like that back then. And I think now in this space of my career too, like people know what they're going to get from me. So it's like, don't expect me to come in here giving you like,
I'm so happy about that too, because it's funny you say that, because literally when I danced for Chris Brown, like I couldn't come in and be like, what's up, y'all? What's the, like, you could never be like that. Yeah. But to see that, like you said, they know what they get when they get you, and they're accepting and they want that. That's so incredible.
Like, and my thing is too, is like, and if you don't like it, then look elsewhere. It's very, very simple. There's so many dancers, there's so many, you know, you can get what you want if you look elsewhere. But when you're looking here, know what you're getting.
Period.
You know?
What's something you would like to see more of in the industry?
I think genuineness.
Yeah.
You know, just please. Genuineness, like in support, you know, and just in your performance.
Right. Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, girl, like do your own thing. Like, find your own groove. Like, find your voice, babe. Find your own voice and stop stealing other people's.
Ooh.
That's the one. I really wish people would speak up for themselves.
Yeah.
Not everybody else.
So with that, that's actually a really good topic that you bring up. Do you feel like, okay, dance, subjective, we know this, yes, it's been around for years. What's the difference between being inspired by somebody and copying somebody?
You know, I think there's still a thing that we've yet to
really like figure out,
right, honestly. But for me, I don't know. Like when I'm inspired by somebody, I think there's a energy that comes behind whatever you do.
That's what it is
that
for
I'm
me.
Inspired by.
That's what it is for me.
You know what I mean?
That's what it is for me.
It's the energy or whatever you're putting into it that is inspiring versus what you're actually doing.
Yes.
For me.
I'm inspired by Jamal Sims, what he's done as a person.
Correct.
I'm not going to go and steal his steps.
Correct.
That's what it is.
That's exactly what it is. Plain and simple.
That's what it is. Okay, so wait, you had a viral dance last year. Was it last year?
Yeah, right?
Last year.
It's crazy.
I know you don't wanna leave. Stay here after hours.
Just playing around in your room or in the street, and then everybody gags.
It's insane.
That's how it happens, honestly.
That's how it happens all the time.
That's how it happens.
It's common for me. I'm not new to that, to be honest. Like, especially when TikTok first came out, like I was a TikTok girl.
You jumped on the app. I feel like you were one of the ones.
Like,
you were.
I was on there and like it was so bad. Like I was posting like 3 or 4 videos a day.
Damn.
I swear, like I was literally like a content creator boots. Like, I was planning my videos. Like I'm like, what am I doing today? What store am I going in today?
Stop. Oh, you were like really serious about it.
Dead end.
Period.
And like it paid off.
Okay.
Like,
exactly.
The girls carried on it. So yeah, I think that's just, I like it.
How did the dance go from you getting in the video and working with her? Like,
oh yeah, I mean, it's crazy actually, because I did the video already.
Okay.
And I had already shot
the before video. You even made the dance?
Yeah, before I even made it.
Shut the fuck up.
But we reshot it.
No.
So the first one was like scrap. Booze. So it was
it's because of you. They reshot it because of you?
You know, I don't think so.
I do. I do.
I don't think so. But you never know.
You know?
You never know. But yeah, we shot it once. It got scrapped. And then I was like, I'm obsessed with this song. Like, fuck. I don't know. Like, I'm just obsessed with the song. And like, I didn't know if we were going to film. Like, this was before we were told that we were going to shoot it again. So we had already shot it. They said it was scrapped. I'm like, oh my God, I'm pissed. Like, it was so good. It was such a good song. Yeah. So I'm just chilling. I'm playing around. I was just like, I'm going to make something up. And I just made it up. And then it just went insane. Like, it just actually went insane. And then Kay saw it and she was just like, what did you do? And
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know.
What did you do?
I was like,
I
I
love that. What
honestly
did you
don't
do?
know. And she was like, well, we're going to reshoot it again. And we reshot it again. And she was like, we need to do this.
We're putting this in there.
Like,
yeah.
we need to do this. And I was like, yeah, let's do it.
Who was the other choreographer on the video?
Majinu.
Oh, okay. Where?
Yeah, first time working with him as well, which was really great. And he was very open, and he liked me as a person, so that was cool.
It's also cool too that he was down. Like, you know, some girls be there, they're like, oh, I don't want to have other choreography. Like, that's dope that he wasn't really weird about it.
You know what's crazy too? Like, shouts out to him, because I wasn't an actual choreographer, like on the video, obviously. So, but I was still mentioned as a assistant.
That's cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
because the dance was so crazy, and we literally did it in every scene.
No, it's in like every scene.
And she just loved it so much too. So,
That's so good.
I'm really happy too that he also recognized that and gave me that credit.
Yeah. Would you want to choreograph? Like, is that something you would want to do?
I do. People been asking me that, and I'm like, I really do want to step into that space.
Yeah.
Am I the most amazing choreographer? I don't think so, but I do think I have a nice, unique perspective on movement.
Yeah, and you have a voice, and you have a voice
exactly.
that's authentic. That to me, fuck a step. Like,
and I think I have a good range.
yes.
So
Yeah.
I can kind of incorporate a lot of different things in that.
Single dating. Oh,
So I'm current single boots, you guys. Like, let's not be dramatic here. Like, I'm single.
I was ready for some tea.
I'm busy. But I am this year. I did promise myself that I'm opening myself up to love.
Oh, I love that.
I'm opening myself up to just dating and experiences, because my last situation was not great. And he know who I'm talking about. We're not gonna even.
Oh my God. Oh,
You know who I'm talking about.
right.
Yeah, he broke my heart right before Beyonce.
Stop before you went on tour.
Yes.
Wait,
Broke it.
How?
Broke it. Like, shattered it into pieces.
I don't even think
It
I know
was
what
crazy.
happened.
You know, I don't even know what happened.
Right. That's how I be,
That's the
child.
crazy thing.
That's
I
how I
don't even
be.
know what happened, but
That's how I be.
basically I wasn't giving him enough, and I was probably not emotionally available.
Because you're getting ready
Which
to
I
tour
feel
with
like-
the queen.
Yeah, which I don't know. Like, I'm an Aquarius too, so I think people they already have their.
Yeah. They already ready
Things
to
about
fight
me,
y'all. Yeah.
but- I am emotionally available. I promise.
And you know what's fucked up about that? I feel like it's like I get that a lot too,
Yeah.
all the time. You're this, you're that, your head is somewhere else. Like, what we do is not just a clock out at 5 thing.
Right.
It is 24
It's
hours,
24
365.
Your work comes home, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. And if you're not able to accept that or be cool with that, then there's no way we can do
There's
this.
no way.
But that's weird though, because isn't he in the
He's in the
shits?
industry. Yeah.
So it's like,
and I think it was just,
probably like what he needed as a
Yeah.
person, less
Yeah.
about industry.
Exactly.
Would you date again in the industry?
I would, because I
Okay.
really do think that I need someone who's going to understand me a little
Yes,
bit more and
right.
like my life a little bit more. I think people can do that outside of the industry, but it's hard. Like, I don't have to explain to you why I'm going on tour or why I have to leave for X amount of months, or like, you know what I mean? Or why I'm at rehearsal for 12 hours a day. Girl,
I just am.
I just am.
And I didn't make the schedule.
I didn't make the
And sometimes
schedule.
I did make the schedule, so it's really there's nothing I could do. Like, and you know what too that I was talking to my friend about this. Talking to my friend about this, this is gonna sound how it sounds. I do like dating somebody in the industry because I don't want to have to explain why I'm annoyed after I come home from a dream job. Do you know what I mean by that?
Correct.
You know what I mean by that for sure.
Correct.
Yes, it's my dream job. Yes, this is amazing. Yes, fashion, this,
Yes.
places, wherever. I'm annoyed. Rehearsal
There's so
sucked.
many layers.
The artist
outside
ain't
of that.
nice.
Yes.
The food wasn't good. Like, you know
My
what I mean?
costume is horrible.
I look awful.
huge. Like,
look awful.
it's so many things.
And
you
I don't
know
want
what
to have
mean?
to explain that to you.
I don't. I
Yeah.
really don't. I want you to just get it.
Yeah, I want you to just get it.
And that's
it.
kind of, it sounds selfish, but
But that's what you want.
that's what I want.
And everybody wants what they want. Would you ever date somebody on the DL?
Like, they're on the DL?
Yeah,
No.
you can do it.
I'm too out.
Yeah.
I'm too out in every way.
Past that.
Like, it's there's no way, babe. Like, grow a pair and tell the girls
Come on out.
you like it. Like,
it.
you know what I
That's
mean?
it. It's
Especially
2025.
me, especially dating me. Like, there's no way you can be
Right.
behind the door.
Right.
There's no way.
So you wouldn't have like a secret NFL player, nothing?
I mean,
Yeah, right.
yeah, no, I would, but I think eventually it would have to grow.
Yeah.
Like, we can't stay in the closet forever, boo.
I don't know. That's maybe my dream. Just a little
Really?
secret. What?
I kind of
Couple
live
of cash
for it. Like,
apps
I
every
live for
week?
nobody knowing.
What?
I live for nobody
I
knowing.
love that.
But like, I want you to be open.
Like eventually you want him to be able to like,
Yeah, like, or I don't want to be like, we're at an event and like nobody
we
knows.
can't even like talk or be around each other. I
Yeah.
feel you. How do you feel about posting about relationships?
No, I'm not posting it.
I'm not doing it either.
I'm not posting
I'm
it.
literally not doing it. I'm just not.
doing it. Because I refuse, and a lot of y'all do this. You're posting, oh my God, my man, da. And then shit hits the fan, and you got all these fucking pictures on your feed now. Mind you, I look fab in the photos.
Great.
And then
Vacations,
you standing right here.
this.
You standing right here next to me.
Or that DM you get, hey, I got to tell you something about your dude. I'm not posting it. I'm just not
posting it.
I'm not.
So I'd rather keep it private.
Yeah.
You know, story this.
Yes,
story that.
close friends type shit.
Close
Yeah,
friends.
a little hand
A little
holding on the
elbow,
beach. Yeah. I
vibe.
love an elbow. I love an elbow.
Nothing more.
I love an elbow.
Maybe your hair, your hair a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
I love a little like.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love it.
That's
Okay, finish the lyric. I think I'm ready. Been locked up in the house way too long.
I know this.
You should.
One more time.
I think I'm ready. Been locked up in the house way too long.
Please.
This is. I love this segment because they never know, and they should know because they be there. You know what I mean?
Wait.
It's crazy, huh? It's crazy that you don't know.
I know. It's like on the tongue though.
No, I know.
Been locked up. I have been locked up way too long in the house.
It's time to get it because once again, he's out doing wrong. Freakum dress.
Crazy. You know what's crazy?
Nobody gets it right, by the way.
I was going to say Beyonce too, and I was going to say, it's definitely that, but I just...
No, nobody gets it right.
Don't hate me, y'all.
The Beehive's
coming down.
Okay, this is our favorite segment on the show called Spill the Tea, where I ask Darius a rumor that I've heard about him, and he has to tell me if it's true or not.
Oh my God.
I know. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so I've heard that when you are not in a good mood in rehearsal, you could be very like... can be a not nice girl.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Good. We
I'm
like that.
actively working on that.
We like that.
I wouldn't say that I'm not a nice person when I'm in that mood. I don't take shit.
Yeah.
My temper is very like short fused at that in that space, like in that point, especially when I'm like in a high stress environment and I'm trying to get it.
Yeah.
I don't like when bitches don't get it.
Like
that. That's
like when people don't pick up the choreography. You get mad about that?
No, not that. Like when bitches just like don't not reading the room.
Yeah,
like either you didn't get the note.
Yeah.
You didn't get the like anything like that. It's just like be present.
Right.
And then you're causing me to miss the note.
Or
me to miss the. And so a lot of that tends to happen and I lose it.
Do you go off?
I go off.
You yell at people?
No, I don't yell. But you're going to feel the energy, babe. Like, I'm pissed.
Yeah, you feel it.
I'm pissed. And everybody in the room know.
Stop. You make the whole room feel it. Ooh.
But not on purpose. I think that's just the way
how it is.
Carry myself. You know what I mean?
When did you, give me like a worst example of this happening. Like, when is one where you were like, oh, girl, I gotta.
You know what's crazy? On tour, I actually had a huge fallout with one of the guys.
No.
And we didn't talk for like maybe 3 months.
This is after you guys had already started the tour?
Yes, but we were actively on tour.
Damn.
And I was so like aggravated. Like I just was like, I'm not doing it no more. We got into so many arguments, just like little catty things in rehearsal, that like it got to a point where I was like, I'm just not even going to talk to you no more. I couldn't even look at the boy.
Hey, yo, so any dancer who's been on a tour or whatever, been in a show with somebody, that I'm not talking to you is real.
Like to the point where Amari was like, Darius,
come on.
I need you guys to like pull it together because it's causing a divide in the group. And
but sometimes you can't.
I said, I don't care, Mari. I said, I don't care. I'm pissed, and I'm not saying shit until he says sorry. Like,
yeah, and you
now
wanted
we're
him to
good.
speak.
That's you know me. I'm not gonna.
I love it.
But no, like I said, I'm actively working on it. I've gotten a lot better.
love that.
It's crazy too because we just worked together recently, and he was like, "You're so much more nice." I was like,
see,
you know,
we love growth.
yes, I'm
We love
growing.
growth. All right, now we have a segment called Ask Dexter, where Darius has to ask me 2 questions, and I'm very nervous because Darius is crazy.
No,
So-
these are some things that I just really wanted to know.
Okay.
One of them being like, what is one of your biggest pet peeves that people do, specifically in your class?
Oh, this is gonna get me in trouble.
It could be in your class or it could be in somebody else's class, but it's like something that you
This is
just
gonna get me in trouble.
despise. Like you like, and I need you to tell the girls so y'all can stop doing it for real. Let them know.
Okay, 1. I would say
I got
one.
a few.
But
I'll let you go.
1 is, you know what it is. I actually, and you know this about my class, like, I want everybody to have fun, man. Like, I want you to come in, kick it, take a load off. Life is stressful as hell already. You got probably shit going on at home that I don't even know about. But at the end of the day, when we teach class, it's like a show. Like, there's a schedule. There's this, there's that. There's things I got to worry about. Videographers.
Yep.
How many people are getting in? Oh, I couldn't get in because whatever. Like, there's so much shit in my head. The choreography.
Yeah.
Teaching a class.
Yep.
So when you need so much special attention from me that you like literally like come up to the
Get into it.
when you come up to the mixer and you're like trying to have a full conversation with me while I'm trying.
Don't piss me off, for real.
Hey, I messed up in that last group. Can I go again? Can I go with you? Bro, I got so much shit to worry about.
God, no.
Like that to me is one. Like you're like that's literally like going up to an artist and being like, "Hey, I couldn't get my friend in. My friend couldn't get a ticket. Could I get like what
Can
do
you start over?
I got here late. Could you start over? That I can't do. That I can't do. That's my one. And then my second one is people who just want to stand in the front and have a bad attitude. Like people who want to stand behind me and be like,
that's mine.
girl,
too.
we can battle.
Like, why are you all the way in the front? Me
And have a bad attitude. Like,
pissed.
you don't have to be here.
Go in the back
Refund her money.
or go outside.
Refund her money. There's
Oh
beautiful
my
shops on
God.
Melrose. Go
No,
out there.
that's So, oh
Yeah.
my God.
Those are my 2 that I'm like, ooh, it makes me
Yes.
crazy. In other people's classes, I don't care because I don't get there till the last 15 minutes of class anyway.
Yeah, you
so-
love to show up late. You love to just pop
I don't even
in.
know what happens in
You
other
just love
people's
to pop in
classes.
and still eat it. Thank you. Hello. I live for that.
What are yours?
One of them was definitely people standing in the front, like, and like just having like a really weird energy. Like, I just think that is so weird to me. Like, there's so much space in here. And you're gonna stand right here in the front and make me feel weird. In my class,
I feel like, yeah,
in
man.
my class?
Yeah.
So I think that's a weird thing for me. And then the other thing is very simple, but talking. When I'm trying to teach.
Yes, that's a good one.
I'm trying to give you the step on how to sit in this bevel nicely.
Correctly.
And get that curve.
Correctly.
And you talking in the bag.
And like when you know you're talking loud, that's the part that really be killing me. If you can hear yourself, bro, like come on.
You don't know how to whisper at all. And you think this is whispering.
Type
you
shit.
think you've been respectful.
Type shit.
So yeah, those 2 are like my biggest
I love it. That was a good question. That was a really good question.
And I have one more too.
Yeah.
I want to know what's the biggest misconception
that
you think people have of you.
I love that. That's a really good question.
But not meeting you.
Without meeting me.
They haven't met you yet. This is just simply based off of them looking at you.
Oh, I've heard that
online.
people think that I'm just like just like a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. I've heard people think that I'm a bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that about you too before I met you.
Everyone says this. What is
Yeah.
going on?
I think it's because you have a very like stoic face.
Yeah, that's what me and Claudia have
And like until you
determined.
smile and show those gorgeous teeth, we won't see it, babe. It's giving Desi hate.
You've heard that I'm a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's what the girls are saying. You guys, I'm not a bitch.
No, he's
I'm
not
super
at all.
nice.
Me either, you guys. I really want everybody to know that. I just don't talk to people.
And that's also too, I'm an only child and I'm also, I'm an introvert. Like I don't like, the reason it's crazy that I'm even doing a podcast because I don't talk. So
Yeah.
it's like, I think it's so interesting that people take being reserved or being quiet in a rehearsal room. That's probably where people think I'm a bitch because I really don't talk.
Yeah.
There's nothing to say.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I felt that, yeah. Just
obviously,
do
if
the
we're
work.
if somebody speaks to me, I'm gonna speak back. But I'm
Yeah.
not walking in like what? Like nah, that's never been me.
No, I feel that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, cute. All right, now we have slay or nay, where I ask Darius some questions and he tells me if it's a slay or a nay. Okay. First one, dating somebody feminine.
Ooh, interesting. A slay.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
Absolutely.
Telfar.
Slay.
Netflix and chill with the purpose of doing what you know you're going to do. Like, you know that's what it is.
I'm going to say nay. Only because, girl, like, I don't need you to put Netflix and chill in front of, like,
just
girls be fucking it. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But we doing it. Like,
what's happening?
I like that. Don't try to like hide it. Just let's do it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Don't try to sugarcoat it. Like, I don't need that.
Walking into class late.
For you, slay, major slay for you. If you can do it, girls, major slay.
You know what I mean?
For me, major nay.
You can't do it? I think you could.
I could probably do it for sure.
You just wouldn't want to.
Yeah, like I don't want, because then now everybody looking at me.
Down. That's the part of it. That is the part of it that's the double-edged sword. You can do it, but know that the girls are going to be like
and then
this.
What if I'm having an off day?
Because we have those.
And I'm not like.
We have those.
I just can't connect.
Yeah.
Not everybody looking at me crazy as hell. Darius walking late, and you can't get this
Beyonce. Oh wow!
Like, you know what I mean? Ooh, scary.
I don't know how she got on that tour,
No,
girl.
for
Yeah, for real.
Can't do it.
Okay, I like it. Letting your friends borrow your clothes.
I'm gonna say nay. Specifically, slay for Tariq. Me and Tariq.
Of course.
That's the only person I'll let borrow my clothes.
I love that. Are y'all the same size?
I'm gonna give him this. He a little bit smaller than me.
This is a big moment because y'all, the way these two,
a little bit smaller than me, like a hair.
The way these two argue about their waist sizes in public.
Everybody knows we have the puniest waist sizes on the planet. Everybody know this. So I don't need nobody acting. Don't act.
This is true.
Don't act. Don't piss me off for real. Y'all know we got the smallest waists on the man. Like, for real, yo.
In America.
Like, don't piss me off.
Bucket hats.
Ooh. Slay. I like a bucket hat every night, man. On me. I think it's cute.
Yeah. Okay. Commercial dance mentorships.
No, absolutely not. Nay. I don't see it, you guys. Like, you're spending so much money. I don't see it.
I don't see it.
I don't see it.
I don't see it.
I don't see the benefit.
I'm sorry. I don't see it. And you know what's funny? I did an intensive called Playbook, and it was like kids, like basically like 18 and under, and they came and just took classes from us. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't trying to preach, no, you're gonna have this amazing career. I'm just gonna teach you how to dance and how to show up on time and how to wear all black. Like, I'm not mad at that. Teach them the real shit.
Yeah.
But this journal, manifest, tape over the mouth,
it's insane to me. And then like, yeah, it just gives me empty promises, honestly.
Because that's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's literally what it is. Because you don't know what I'm going to do after I leave this room.
You have no idea.
I may quit.
And what if this is like not like? What if this is just something I'm trying to just like figure out if I like? Like, you know what I mean? And it's like you're giving me. It's too much pressure.
It's a lot of pressure, and now it's so widespread around the community that like, who do you, like? If I was a dancer coming up, I wouldn't even know who to take from.
No, and that too. It's like there's so many. It's like I don't even know whose has real substance.
Yes.
It's too many.
Yes. Tote bags.
A tote. I do have a lot of tote bags.
You do?
I'm not gonna lie. Do I like them? I'm gonna say slay.
Okay, cute.
I'm gonna say slay. Occasional nay, but slay.
Okay. Straight boys in crop tops.
Slay. I do live for that.
Love.
I
at the gym.
What? Live for that.
What?
Like, I live for you showing me that little
with the little slutty V. What?
And then the little. What? I live.
Yeah. Do it all day.
For that.
Do it every day.
Keep going.
Keep going. All right, last one. Choreographers with 5 or more assistants in class.
Girl, don't piss me off. Nay. Like, you should, like, I have no words. Like, I don't understand. First of all, who do you think you are? that you need that many people next to
You have 2 legs and 2 arms. Just do the dance.
But the gag is you can't.
Sometimes.
Possibly.
Sometimes.
That's what
Sometimes.
I've noticed that's what it is.
I've never even made up a combo with somebody other than like Jarvis, like in like the studio, but I've never like sessioned.
Why is that?
I have control issues. I can't do it.
You want to do what you want to do.
And my process is so crazy. Like, I like listen to the song, I'll do one move and I'm like, I hate that. And then I walk away from it. And then I'll go do some other adult activities and then I'll come back and then I'll like try to choreograph. It's for me.
Yeah, I've recently found this too, that like I used to not like choreographing with people in the room or in the space, but there's something that took over me recently where I'm like, occasionally I will do a little studio session where I do like to see how other people interpret it. What I'm trying to do. But I think, I don't think it's needed.
I don't think so either.
I don't think it's needed. I don't think I think assistants are needed on jobs when there's a lot going on. But in a class setting is weird to me.
It's different.
It's weird to me. Like I can do everything. I don't need you to show them what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Do you feel like there is a space for you in, like you said, you want to choreograph. Do you feel like there's a space for you in the industry just being yourself? Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you feel like you would have to change? You know what I mean? Like, if you were going to choreograph for an artist, like, do you feel like there's a space where you could just do you?
Absolutely. And it's kind of crazy too, because I think there's just a space for me in general in the industry outside of dance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think this was just my stepping stone to get into the space. And I love dance. I'm a dancer always and forever. But I think for me, I've always wanted to be a superstar.
Yeah.
And I think this was just my lane getting into that. So I think eventually there's a space for me to just be Darius and not be attached as the dancer. You know what I mean? Just me as an artist.
That's actually so funny. I've always said that too about myself. Like, I never wanted to just be a choreographer, just wanted to dance. I want to do whatever. Yeah. Like on some Wayne Brady type shit. Exactly. Like literally do whatever I want.
So I do want to choreograph soon and like tap into that, but then like let that transition into more film stuff, because I really want to be in film and TV and fashion and like modeling and things like that. So I think this is I'm just trying to do everything that I can do to get me into those spaces. The exposure. Because I think, the exposure and just meeting people. You know, I've met so many people who do different things in dance, right? You know, so I'm like, I'm just trying to use all my resources and get other places, to be honest.
I love it. Well, thank you, Darius, for coming on the show. You did it. See, it wasn't scary.
Yeah, no, that was great. I enjoyed it.
Darius, tell us where we can find you. Where can we see ya?
You know, you can find me, on the stage in your city.
In a city near you.
Social media, Instagram, Darius Hickman. I'm on TikTok if it don't get banned.
Period. Hold on, please. I love the app so much.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. It's because we're learning too much, but
that's exactly what it is.
We're learning way too much.
That's exactly what it is.
They're trying to cover it up.
That's exactly what it is. I feel the same way.
But social media, I'm all over the place, Darius Hickman. And
I love it. Okay, you guys, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, bye.
You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that, never gotta sweat that.